At this point, you might be asking, what am I getting by hiring the Alliance Consulting Group? Fundamentally, ACG will work as process partners with GlobalTech's HR department in order to implement a 7-phase program. By the end of this program, you will have a system in place that is easy to understand and is sustainable. It'll take only 3 months to take this program live and 1 less month than that to introduce a beta version, and it'll only cost 63% of your proposed budget. Now, without delay, GlobalTech's 7-phase plan. In Phase 1, ACG will meet with the staff of 3 in HR. During this meeting, we'll make sure everyone is on the same page. We'll also identify personality attributes in one another so that we can form complementary pairs in later phases. We will also bring to light biases, positive or negative, that personnel may have with different people and departments in the company. In this way, you can avoid an uncomfortable situation and let someone else in the group take your place when interviewing those individuals. Phase 2 will run at the same time and immediately following Phase 1. And so for the first week of the program, ACG will aid in developing the training curriculum that HR wants to go through. During this phase, we will also introduce ACG's Alliance Mapping database, the first value added that our company provides. The MD program is software that allows you to take the temperature of your company. By the end of the week, the HR and tech department of your company will become experts with the program and its features. In Phase 3, employees will go through the curriculum that was prepared. This also gives HR the added benefit to have a system in place to train future HR employees with, a second value added. At this time, we'll discuss how to handle issues like politics, privacy, and organizational culture when interviewing external and internal stakeholders. Phase 4 builds on Phase 3 by providing hands-on training. During this phase, HR personnel will pair with 1 or 2 of our seasoned consultants. Making sure to have complementary personalities, each group will then interview external stakeholders in your supply chain. By talking to liaisons to GlobalTech and department managers from each of these companies, you have the opportunity to uncover ways in which external stakeholders are willing to support your change initiative. With this, you can achieve the third value added that ACG offers, the opportunity for vertical integration. By the end of the first 2 weeks, you enter Phase 5. In Phase 5, each group will interview GlobalTech's 120 employees. During these interviews, you will uncover different powers of influence, personality types, and identify in which of the 4 roles employees fall into. Beyond labeling whether or not they are champions for the change initiative, the line of questioning will allow you to uncover which departments, sectors, and tactics each employee is a champion for. This fourth value added is something ACG has developed over years, and it cannot be imitated by competitors. This phase also provides your employees with the face-to-face opportunity to ask HR any questions regarding this tactic or about the change initiative so far. Immediately following every interview, each interviewer group has the opportunity to add to the MD program with their real-time thoughts and findings. And so, by the end of the first month of the program, you will have effectively taken GlobalTech's temperature. In Phase 6, ACG will help HR to comb through the information that they have gathered. The MD program is a sophisticated technology that has been created specifically for efforts in stakeholder mapping. Over a 1-month period, GlobalTech will go over the information that has been gathered. By analyzing the powers of influence, informal and formal networks, employee positions, and employee roles that you uncovered, the MD program will create a picture of every employee, department, level, physical building, and any patterns between them. HR can spend this time editing previous entries and analyzing in which situations and to whom the information will be useful. They can also begin to create secure logins that hide specific information, such as employee names, while sharing other information, such as trends on a departmental level. This shows the culmination of ACG's value added towards the immediate and future success of GlobalTech's change initiative. For example, if GlobalTech was to identify an employee who works in sales, but who is a champion of finance initiatives, you see an obvious window for aiding in future tactics regarding creating cross-functional teams. You can also use informal networks to sway bystanders into helpers by pairing them with a friend who has more knowledge on the change initiative. When you bring external stakeholders into the fold, you can find that logistics may be willing to lower charges if GlobalTech makes packaging that is easier to transport. The possibilities are endless. In the final phase of the program, GlobalTech will be releasing the beta version and eventually taking the MD program live. At this point, you will create a comprehensive database accessible through secure sign-in into the software. Guests will only be allowed entry into sections that HR deems fit. HR can continue to add to the database, but continuing unfinished lines of questioning or observing changes to employee networks. By sharing this information, GlobalTech can make more informed decisions for future initiatives. By beginning to use the beta program immediately after Phase 6, HR and the tech department can observe needed changes to interface and edit findings for about 3 weeks. Because the MD program has been used successfully and updated often, changes to the software should be minimal and will not be costly. Following the beta testing and changes, the program will be ready to go live 3 months into the program. From that point on, GlobalTech has full control over their Stakeholder Mapping program. Here you see ACG's final value added. In as little as 3 months and for $190,000, you will be able to have a sustainable program in place that gets you a direct line to any one employee in your company.
This presentation has been brought to you by ACG, Alliance Consulting Group.